Joining me now is Simon Ridgway, CEO of Rackla Metals, and the VP of Exploration, Scott Casselman. Simon, Scott, great to see you.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for joining us. Let's start with you, Simon. We want to know about this the project you have in the Tombstone Gold Belt. So you're on the eastern part of the Yukon, the western part of Northwest Territory. So can you give us a snapshot of the property?
Yeah, we have a large property that incorporates about 6 different intrusive bodies. Some of them, 3 of them, just straddle along the border of the Yukon Northwest Territories. And these intrusives have really not been looked at previously for gold. We saw this, I worked in the Tombstone Belt many years ago, back in 1991. And at that time, it was kind of established that the western side of the Yukon, the Tombstone Street there were gold rich. And on the eastern side, they were sort of tungsten rich and gold poor. Well, once Snowline made that discovery, that sort of contradicted that thinking. I saw their results, and I also saw that nobody had really moved to stake any of the ground to the east of them. So I did that and acquired quite a large land position for Rackla.
All right, good for you, and you changed the thinking there. So, Scott, these are called reduced intrusion-related gold systems. So the RIGS is the acronym, and they're often quite large. Why is that?
So they're centered around intrusive rocks, and typically the intrusions in the Tombstone Gold Belt are on the order of 1 kilometer to upwards of 8 kilometers in diameter. And those intrusions bring a lot of, if the structural preparation is right, they bring a lot of mineralized fluids into the system, and that can bring lots of gold. So some of the larger ones, for example, are 11 million ounces at the Fort Knox mine in Alaska. And in the Yukon, the Eagle mine is about 8 million ounces in their resource. So that's what we're looking for, something large. They tend to be lower, medium grade deposits, but readily amenable to heap leaching.
All right, very good.
Cost operation.
Very good. You've got the hit property. You said you want to focus on the discovery area, but also on the periphery. And ultimately, are you hoping that you're going to find a similar settling to some of the other mines around there, like Victoria? Was that the idea?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think our work in 2023 basically indicated that we do have a reduced intrusion-related system, so we're in the right ballpark as far as that goes. We're seeing all of the elements that you would expect with a deposit like that. We've got the proper geophysical signature. We've got the proper geochemical signature. The geology looks the same. The age of our intrusion is the same. The composition of the intrusion is the same. And we're getting good gold grades with the metal association that we would typically expect.
That's the key factor. We got gold in the veins too.
Yes, yeah. That's always important. Yeah. So you've also got the Sur property. What are the exploration plans there?
Well, we have a lot of geochem work done this last year on the Sur property. We've identified 2 areas of very strong gold geochemistry in rock and soil and stream. So basically, the plans for next year or this coming year season is to drill. Drill, baby, drill. All right. So 30 seconds from each of you. Well, what differentiates Rackla from other companies? Let's start with you, Simon. Well, I think that we are an early stage gold exploration company, fairly tightly held company, and we're looking for a huge system. So if we, in these reduced intrusive systems, none of them are small. They're multi-million ounce. We have a low market cap, and the target is multi-million ounce, and we've got some good indications that we're onto something.
Great. For you?
For me, I would say our infrastructure, it is very beneficial. We're road accessible to our project, which helps a lot. It'll reduce the necessary capital costs, makes exploration a lot cheaper here, and we're very excited to get out there and test it this summer.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, both. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the talk.
Okay, good stuff. Simon Ridgway, and so stay right there, and Scott Casselman of Rackla Metals.